as I speak, which we have in fact onboarded, who are in the process of
Friends, I'm sorry. I think Sonia ma'am has lost her connection. She'll be joining soon. In the meantime, before we start a formal presentation, why don't we look at the business opportunity? A small corporate video been created. So let me share that.
The New Shop, a 24-hour convenience store that takes care of not just your grocery needs, but also fresh food, snacks and beverages, bakery items and desserts, dairy, tobacco, pet products, and personal care. While the concept of convenience stores is a multi-trillion-dollar industry outside of India, with stores like 7-Eleven, Alphamart, Family Mart, it is still a novelty in India, despite having the largest youth population and an opportunity to open 1 lakh stores across the country. To fill this void, we introduced the New Shop. It is the coming together of a supermarket, a kirana store, and a food and bakery joint which serves you 24 hours every day. The New Shop is the brainchild of Astha Almast, Charak Almast, and Manidev Gyavali, who envisioned to build India's convenience retail brand for the world. This coolest store not only gives you a great shopping experience, but also delivers products and services to your home within 15 to 30 minutes, all day and all night. It provides services like cash withdrawal, courier, printing, and plans to extend services to battery charging and various pickup and drop services, with 70 stores in 10 cities in just 2 years. The New Shop plans to open 10,000 plus stores by 2030. It is already present at key locations like residential neighborhoods, airports, railway stations, bus stations, and highways. It aims to be available at a walking distance and provide instant delivery within 15 minutes. The New Shop operates through company-owned and franchise models. With over 40 franchisee partnerships, the New Shop wants to extend this opportunity further. With as little as 20 lakh investment, people can become an entrepreneur with full back-end support by the New Shop. The New Shop is a technology-powered and data-driven company with end-to-end inventory management system, cloud-based POS, predictive inventory management, stock ordering, data analytics engine, and instant delivery app. All are made in-house. Technology makes the New Shop operationally efficient, profitable, and extremely scalable. The New Shop wants to transform the way India shops. It is empowering the consumer and giving them a never-before experience of shopping and convenience. The New Shop, changing the way India shops.
What a lovely video. And of course, that's changing the new business. So I think we can now go for a formal presentation. And Ms. Bharti, over to you. We can introduce yourself and then probably we go to the formal presentation now to understand. And friends who are watching us live and this webinar, please use the Q&A box and we will all answer all your questions towards the end after the formal presentation, please. Thank you. Yeah, that's very well working. Thank you.
Hello everyone, myself Bharti and I'm taking care of franchise expansion over here. Basically the New Shop, our tagline is anything, anytime, anywhere. Or this is the India largest franchisee convenience retail network, basically. And we have established ourselves in 2019. Founded by our co-founders, 3 of them, Mr. Charak Almast, Mrs. Astha Almast, and Mr. Manidev Gyavali. And we have started this first store in east of Kailash. And there now we have 95 sign outlet, in that 73 are operational. Already they have tie-up with Indian Oil petrol pumps, railways, with Adani airports and all. We are present over there. The products that we are dealing with, we are serving all daily needs products, snacks, beverages, personal care products, pet care, then tobacco, hygiene needs products. And other than that, we have over-counter drugs and cafe also. In cafe, we have around 40 to 45 variety of different foods like QSR foods, easy to eat food like sandwich, burger, French fries, momo, chicken nuggets, wraps, rolls, cake, pastry, rajma rice, biryani, this kind of things, right? And now I'm going to present about a little bit fair idea about the new shop. Basically, why franchising? As we all know that we can start our own business, but or in India, everyone wants to establish their own business, but around 95% of them fails. The reason behind that, gestational period is very high. When you are establish anything, want to establish anything, then of course there is lots of things कि कहाँ से product लाना है, क्या रखना है, क्या price होना चाहिए, क्या सॉफ्टवेयर यूज करना चाहिए, स्टाफ को कैसे ट्रेन करना है, और ये सारी चीजें. तो ये सारी चीजें जो है इसकी वजह से आपको स्टार्टिंग का पीरियड जो होता है वो काफी लंबा हो जाता है आपका ब्रेक इवन में पहुंचने के लिए. And that's why gestation periods become high. It's around 42 months. Lots of legal difficulties. There are lots of licenses required to establish the store. Training are not there. You are not properly educated to start any business, or you don't have any back think that you have established any business, और उसके साथ क्या problems आती है तब तक आप check नहीं कर रहे होते हो. तो that's why ये सारी problems की वजह से always there is better to go with the franchising thing. And जब हम franchising की बात करते हैं तो कौन सा business is better in nowadays. हम जब भी बात करते हैं एक रिटेल चेन की और अबाउट द कन्वीनियंस स्टोर, इंडिया इज अ वेरी बिग मार्केट ऑफ कन्वीनियंस चेन. In world, in USA, there are more than 1 lakh plus convenience store. Even in globally, this convenience industry is 3 trillion industry. But in India, when we talk about such a big country, अभी हमारा population जो है वो number 1 पे ही पहुंच गया है, और हमारे पास सिर्फ कन्वीनियंस रिटेल की, ऑर्गेनाइज्ड कन्वीनियंस रिटेल की बात करते हैं तो अराउंड 300 स्टोर्स होंगे. तो हमारे पास इतनी पॉपुलेशन है, अराउंड 1.4 बिलियन पॉपुलेशन, एंड 4th लार्जेस्ट मार्केट है रिटेल में. तो वी हैव जो रिटेल इंडस्ट्री है $2 ट्रिलियन की इंडस्ट्री है. तो ऑफ कोर्स देयर इज द रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ लॉट्स ऑफ कन्वीनियंस रिटेल स्टोर everywhere, at the residential area, at near to your house, in the market, in the highways, petrol pumps, railways, and whenever we visit anywhere, we go, and everyone wants to take some snacks kind of things. But क्या होता है कि आपके पास अगर कोई proper स्टोर नहीं होता तो आप कहीं रोड साइड वेंडर से लेते हो, या कहीं ऐसी जगह से लेते हो जहां के बारे में आपको पता नहीं होता. एंड आफ्टर कोविड एंड इतने ज्यादा इन्फेक्शियस डिजीज के बाद भी ऑल वांट्स कि हम हमेशा एक ब्रांड के पास जाएं और ऐसी जगह जाएं जहां चीजें हाइजीनिक हो, विथ प्रॉपर एम्बियंस में मिले. तो दिस काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स इज ओपन अप द मार्केट ऑफ द कन्वीनियंस रिटेल स्टोर. As we have established in 2019, and we are the chain of 24-hour convenience retail stores, and our presence is omni channel. Omni channel means we are present at railway station also, at the petrol pumps also, near to residential area also, online and offline, both presence are there. We are fastest growing convenience retail chain, or we can say that in last 1.5 year we have opened up around 95 stores. And there are some good investors aligned with us who are backing up with all the investment, so that we are flying our wings. And they are LakhsFranchise capitalists, and there are lots of angelists. Then SIP Rockets are there, who have Lenskart are there, who have invested in our company, and we are growing together. These are just we can say that we are strong brand, and we have ready pool of 10K locations. We have already identified the location where we can easily open our store. We have fastest payback period. We will later on discuss in the slide about our payback things. We support in the IT, marketing. We have operational support in IT. We have our own software, our own inventory management system, our own app. Also in the legal licensing process, we have team of legal professionals who are working with us and who can help you in the licensing process. Even we have easy exit mechanism also. And if there is any problem with you or you want to exit, that we have make our exit mechanism process also very easy. We have our own training institute where we do training. We do all online, offline training and store level training, on job training. This is all support we provide. And the investment in safe like that, this nowadays we are dealing in the essential services, and all essential services is required by everyone. These the product that we are dealing with, that are the need of everyone. मतलब आप कहीं पे भी ये स्टोर खोलते हो और if there is population डेंसिटी, लोग हैं तो बिकेगा ही। कुछ ऐसी चीजें हम नहीं बेच रहे हैं जो सिर्फ 2% या 5% लोगों को जरूरत होती है। हम ऐसी चीजें अपने स्टोर पे सर्व कर रहे हैं कस्टमर को जो रिक्वायरमेंट है हर किसी की, एवरीवन। अगर हम यहाँ पे जितने लोग भी हैं, हर कोई स्टोर पे अगर जाएगा वो कुछ ना कुछ खरीद के ही निकलेगा। तो वी आर डीलिंग विद दैट काइंड ऑफ प्रोडक्ट्स। We are 24-hour operational store. These are some award and recognition that we get during this 1.5 year of our journey. Retail Icon Year Award, Best Convenience Retail Year, Retail Icon of India, Best Technology Implementation of the Year. Other than that, our co-founders got the award under 40 under 40. We have Most Innovation Employee Practice Year of the Award, Best Store Design of the Year Award, Retail Icon of the Year Award. These are some news and media coverage that you can see. Now we have now new team member is in our, you can see here, Rajkumar Rao is our brand ambassador. And we have signed him, and now we are doing ads and with him also, and you will see very soon on the YouTube, OTT and TV channels also. This is some of our store. This is 48 Terminal 2, Mumbai International Airport. 42 gate number T2, Mumbai International Airport. This is Puri Business Complex, Sector 81, Faridabad. East of Kailas, our first store. Keshapuram store. Indian Oil gas station, Jasola. As we are also opening up store with Indian Oil petrol pumps. We have already signed the MOU of 3,000 store. That one store is Indian Oil petrol pump at Jasola. Now we have 90+ store, and now we are in the 20 more store in the pipeline that are very soon will be operationalized. We have covered 9+ cities, and daily we are targeting minimum 10,000 customers per day. The total investment of the new shop is around 28 to 30 lakh rupees. In that, 15 lakh rupees is for interior and equipment. Vivek will explain you more about the interior and equipments, which type of interior we do, what all things we use, how much area we required. Now over to you, Vivek.
So in the next segment, there is an inventory which is required for the 8 to 10 lakh rupees in this store, and the franchisee fee would be 5 lakh rupees out of this amount. So if I talk about the interior and equipment. This is some of the areas like store, how this our store looks like. So there are wooden racks, shelves, counters, island. It's like a basic, interior and equipment, which gives you actually a look of, amazing look of, not a supermarket, but a kind of a store where you would love to visit, and it will attract you from its visibility and the kind of, interior is used inside. These are the signages, category signages, wallpapers, some kind of a ceilings and the lights you can see. So these are some equipments. Basically, 9 types of equipments are used inside any of the store. These are the standard equipments, whether the size is 500 square feet or whether it is up to 900 to 1000 square feet. So, some basic equipments are open deck chiller, which is basically for the display of the beverages and all the items like milk items, paneer, and other soft drinks, etc. Then there is another, this is the chiller where we prepare our kitchen, materials like burgers, wraps and rolls, etc. Ice cream freezer, bakery chiller, and these are the 9 types of chiller. Chilling and freezing equipment you can see in the second row. This is also a setup which is done behind the counter itself. We don't require any kind of a separate kitchen at all. This is just something we set up everything behind the counter and customer can see the live food preparation. So AC, air curtains and camera, these are the standard ones which is utilized in these stores.
Now about the inventory, basically in interior and equipment around 5 to 6 lakh rupees is required for the interior and equipment around 7 lakh rupees. Other than that, we required other 1 to 2 lakh rupees for other camera, AC fittings and all. So complete interior and equipment cover 15 lakh rupees. 5 lakh rupees is franchise fee, and next is products inventory that required around 8 to 10 lakh rupees, depend upon area to area, and also depend upon the which area we are opening. Like if highway client are there, then of course the product mix will be little different than the residential crowd, and same the airport crowd will be different from the residential crowd. Around 70% stocks are same everywhere, 30% depend upon area to area. These are the segment where we are dealing with. We're dealing with breakfast cereals, snacks, cafe, dessert. We have cake, pastry, packed sweets also. Then beverages, different type of both MSME and all the brand we are dealing with. Frozen products, home care products, self-care products, and gadgets also. We have under the new shop, we have 4 brand of cafe. Basically, first thing is takeout cafe. In that that is under the reception only. That is same area only. We have divide all 4 category of cafe into 4 different brand. Like takeout cafe, that we covered all the sandwiches, burger, wraps, rajma rice, biryani, then French fries, momos. And next is urban tapri. In urban tapri, we have different type of tea, coffee, and little bit of cookies. And then first love at first bite, that cover all the sweets like cake, pastry, donuts, muffins. And Momo Land, we have 6 variety of momos with 6 different type of momos chutney, all different kind of like mustard sauces, then red chili sauces, high bitter sauces. The different kind of sauces are there. This is under the new shop only. We support the franchisee from first scratch to opening the store and even day-to-day operation. At first, we provide them the 2D layout. Then all the interior SOP, vendors, we provide them for interior and equipments. All the branding materials like all the artwork related to signage, posters, menu, visual merchandisers, everything is provided by the company. We have our own HR SOP. We provide them the HR SOP. He has to hire the staff and we give training to them, all training related to in-house training, on job training, and at the starting operation training all. Even we provide them the key account manager who is taking care of entire store. In every 5 store, we have one key account manager who is taking care of day-to-day operations. Even product manager is also there who is helping in the aligning of products and inventory. Inventory, we provide them at the modern trade margin. And licensing process, all the licensing procurement, we will help them. We also provide them the dashboard access. In dashboard access, they can do the billing, inventory management system, and also our app is integrated with all inventory management system and billing. He can use that app as a 24-hour delivery platform. Even they help us the store for the Google listing, third-party e-commerce listing, even listing on our website. All the help to run the operations, we will provide them. Then this is the some categories that we are dealing with, and the sales contribution that we this is the data of the last 16 month of the store. Around 30% of the sales comes from the F&B category, and gross margin of F&B is 60%. And then FMCG legacy brand, like all top legacy brands, the contribution of sales is a 15%, and average margin is 15%, that is between 10% to 22%. New age brand, all MSME category, contribution of sales is 15%, and overall margin is between 20% to 40-45%. Then cigarette category, in cigarette category, cigarette, pan, hookah, all are there, and the sales contribution is around 8 to 10%, and average margin is 10%. Same as Gazette, we are with small accessories of the gadget. Sales contribution is 2%, and average cups, ice creams, ice cubes, all our own brand. Some of the brands are just biscuits are there. The margin is 50%, and sales contribution is 5%. But we are trying to all the products that have high margin to increase the sales of that product. Even we have suit our ad according to that also, so that all the high margin product should be the high sales contribution. The overall margin, if you talk about the as per the contribution of sales, there is around 30 to 35%. In that, we can keep 2.5% for the discounts and offer. The gross margin you can get around 30%. This is the average sales data of the store. Our store sale is up to 30,000 per day to 1.2 lakh rupees per day. Average sales figure is around 15 lakh rupees. In that, offline sale is around 9 lakh rupees. And online sales is 3 lakh rupees through Swiggy, Zomato, around 3 lakh rupees. And other income is like any marketing fee that we get from the brand, that also we share with our business partner. Total average revenue is around 15 lakh rupees. That cost of goods sold is around 10, between 40 to 1 lakh rupees, not beyond that. We try to keep rental around 1.2, so that it will be good. You get your ROI soon. We required 6 to 7 manpower at the store. Average cost is around 80,000. Electricity bill, depend upon area to area, 30 to 60,000 electricity bill. Other cost, we cover 10%. Then royalty 3% on the sales. So net revenue you will get around 15%, and payback easily you can get in the month of 16 to 18 months. Lastly, I'm summing up We are coolest brand, everything under one roof. You can say low investment and high ROI. Payback is between 16 to 18 months. And margin that we provide on the products, that is the modern trade margin. Our presence is the omni channel presence. We provide you all the legal licensing support, end-to-end training support. We have our own training team and training institute. Even we do training at the store level also. Before opening, before the inauguration, our team go there. They do the training, do the setup of the store, and after that they come to the after submission of all the licenses and on, and after that day-to-day operational support also we provide. Now you can ask all your queries.
Thank you so much, Bharti. And friends, we saw some inquiries coming as we were taking you through the presentation. I'll request keep writing all your questions that you have, and we'll take all these questions live now. And I also understand with the time that we have, why we might not be able to, perhaps take every single question, or maybe, discuss every single question that you have in detail. So my request would also be that we take some of these questions offline. Anybody who needs more understanding on the business model format and in their structure that you need a deeper analytic or understanding of, we'll arrange a meeting offline or maybe a call offline one-to-one with everyone. So friends, just to quickly summarize the opportunity, and like I mentioned, the company has now planned to go and create big clusters in markets where they already have a presence in, and maybe deeper penetration, as I would say, and also enter markets where they don't have a presence. And largely the company has been operating through a company-owned structure, and a company which has been, capitalized. It's a well-funded company, but now they're looking at also partnering with the people who can come as partners, either as unit franchisee or a multi-unit franchisee. And if you look at the overall opportunity today, convenience retail, franchising or retail at large is becoming very, very big in India, as was the case, globally in markets like America, maybe Tokyo, markets like Japan, where a single city like Tokyo has nearly, 80,000 convenience retail stores operating in a small city, like in a city like Tokyo. And we're seeing a very big, a tipping point with all the Indian, international brands now coming to India. And perhaps the new store is the only Indian company today which we have with an expansion and current penetration in the cities that they are currently in. And retailing, when I say convenience retail, it is typically a business which is located where the end consumer can quickly access or purchase, vast number of products, which I would say is a need that we have day to day, and most of these are not your planned monthly purchases, so you need convenience to purchase these products. Now, as far as the opportunity is concerned, friends, I'll give you a quick summary on that. We're looking at a small format, a tighter format, which can start with 600 square feet of space, which can be airports, and rather there are certain locations which maybe Bharti also talk about it, where the company is operating certain profitable stores already. And if we have a great partner in these locations, we'll be more than happy to even transfer these stores and certain specific stores also to a franchisee. So we need about 600 square feet of space. If you look at the overall investment, it is nearly 20 odd lakhs, which includes your apex interiors equipment along with the franchise fee component of 5 odd lakhs. And in addition to that, we need partners to have a working capital, which will go towards the inventory. Typically 8 to 10 lakhs is the inventory that goes in a single store. The overall margins in the business, when you look at the sheet, is almost about 30%, which is average weighted margins, which means certain products or categories would have high margins, some would have low margins. But when we look at the average blended margins, this would approximately be about 30%, which I personally feel, and I would say, looking at what other players are giving in this category, this is best in the category. And this is because the company already has great economies of scale with their operations across various geographies. They also have ensured that the entire distributor margin would be given to their franchise partner. So all the margins, all the distributor margins which the company has negotiated would be rather routed to the partners directly. They also have an excellent turnaround, time for fixtures. I don't know what is it now, but I remember last time when we met the team. Now, because they're very aggressive expansion which is coming in, and almost every day, there's a new location which is being signed up, and operational. They're trying to compact the entire, TAT for fixtures in less than a week, which should also be done very shortly. And they have an excellent, expiry management system, which I would say is very, very critical, in the successful operations of a business format like this, where you need to understand what products are getting on or closer to expiry, and how the company even plans with every store the liquidation of these stocks through promotions and otherwise. So all that is technology driven, and they have a very strong analytics and data driven intelligence, which also gives you complete understanding of the products in the store one, and also would also give you inputs on the categories that you must take or stock in the store. And all that comes from the trends they have seen in the cities online through their own I would say site. And so what is in demand and what is the consumption trend in that location, depending on where it is, maybe what are people consuming at the airports. Agar aapka technology, agar aapka location ko university ke paas hai, to uska kya trend hai? If your location is close to a corporate, what is the trend? So they have all those consumption trends based on which they would make very intelligent analytics and would give those inputs to a franchise partner in terms of what stock would be kept at respective outlets. And today, one thing which I would also say, while you might have some regional chains who are trying to do a lot of convenience retail, but the healthiest operators like the new shop, they're prioritizing revenue generating investments, and they're also maximizing understanding of data, which many other small players or regional players which are not big in number, they're not doing that. And this is something which is very important for the success of the entire system. So we have seen on a macro level the investment and typical sales that come out of an outlet, but let's go a little deeper in understanding the store economics, how it works, typical sales, what locations work out. And I'll take some questions and friends keep writing in. We'll take all those questions, and I see many questions being answered. But maybe we'll again extract these questions so that it can benefit everybody who's listening. So, Bharti, just to start off with, when we look at our current penetration, and we talked about our stores also, we are operating these stores. And the first thing which comes to everybody's mind is, competition. People talk about the competition. And if we have to take maybe the first 2-3 competition, maybe you can talk about maybe any international player or any regional player. How do we see ourselves, placed vis-a-vis the competition in the market?
Right. Basically, in convenience retail in India, right now, two are present basically. 7-Eleven, we know they are international, but we are different from them. We are into the small format, and even if we talk about our investment, that is around 30 lakh rupees. That is not a very big investment, and your ROI, whenever you start any business, you want easy and you get your ROI very soon. And that is better with us, that we have investment is very low. That's why, and our sales figure is very good. When we start our store and interior is only 5.5 lakh rupees. And we always keep our things so simple so that easily managed by the person. And total investment is around 5 lakh, and your ROI is 16 to 18, and that is best ROI in the business. And very less brand are there who are giving ROI in this time.
And also, if we talk about other convenience retail stores like 24/7, which is a very known retail chain in Delhi NCR especially, the products they are keeping are actually basically products which are imported one, and the very costly items which anybody cannot buy. But in our store, where it gives you a premium look once you enter inside the store. But once you go to the products and get this bill, you'll get a the similar kind of a feeling which you're getting it from the normally a kirana shop. So that's a basic difference about it. Our price strategy, our product strategy, we actually into a D2C brands where locally we are actually promoting them to keep their stuff into our stores, and we are promoting them. That's the MSME things, we are promoting that. So all the Indian brands we are promoting maximum. So that is the main difference between any other convenience retail and the stores. Anubhav sir, anything to add? So Mr. Anubhav is also with us.
Sure.
Yeah. Is my voice clear?
Hanji, Anubhavji, we can hear you loud and clear. Yes.
Brilliant. So as part of our presentation, we said in India, convenience store is only 300. Okay. So you got to understand that out of those 380 are our own stores. Okay. So one. Second part, as far as 7-Eleven is concerned, they have been in the market for close to about 1 year, 1.5 years in India now. They got only 3 stores. Okay. And that too in Mumbai only. So when we talk about convenience store in India, the market has not even started. Okay.
Organized,
so
yeah.
As far as India is concerned, okay. Now, when we talk about convenience store, let me define a little bit more. You talked about Tokyo. Tokyo has 80,000. Tokyo has a population which is the world's largest populated city in the world. Okay. Yeah. It is 3.5 crore people staying in Tokyo, and it has 80,000 stores, which means हर nook and हर corner में आपको एक store मिलेगा. इंडिया की बात करते हैं. Delhi is about 2.3 crore people. We have only 80 stores. We got only 70 stores in Delhi. So market opportunity is huge. Okay. Talk about Mumbai. So Mumbai has another 2.3 crore people. We got only 2 or 3 stores. So opportunity in convenience stores in India right now is like booming. We don't have people who are doing convenience stores. Plus, ek aur cheez, this is for everybody. This is to understand this. Please remember, Easy Day naam ki ek company thi. जो Reliance Retail के पास थी, currently that place is shut down. It's gone right now. Okay, so वो space भी खाली हो गया है. Now where will people go and buy products? And that too, just like that, convenience stores. Remember that word, convenience. Please come, please pick what you want to buy, get it built, and out of the store in 5 minutes. That is convenience store. And वो India में भी है नहीं. And that is why the opportunity of once in a lifetime opportunity. So that's what we wanted
I think
to
that was a good point that you made. And friends, just to add on, maybe extend to that. And I personally feel, we have just, touched, and this is a tipping point. And the next 4 to 5 years, and you can mark our words, India would see at least 8 to 10,000 convenience stores coming up. This is a time, and they're, I would say, the front runners in the space. So a couple of more things, Anubhavji, Matif, I want to take that up. And friends, we'll take your questions also. So when we talk about unit economics for a store, if you can also give us a little understanding, typical rentals, what is the rental advisory for an investor? And I know you're operating stores at airport also, but wahan pe efficiency, store throughput is very different, right? Then you would have stores operating in tier 2 like Rohtak also. We have locations like Delhi, South Delhi. So what is your rental understanding, typical, how much, operating expenses ideally should go on the rental, typical resources which are required, electricity, everything put together out of whatever sales we do, what ideally becomes the bottom, client for a franchise partner. So maybe some store mathematics in terms of my operating cost, one. And second, also stock turnover. Kitna is industry mein average hota hai? That maybe my investors would like to know, because we're keeping a stock of 8 to 10 lakhs. So where the value of the stock should be around, I would say 12 to 15 odd lakhs. So industry average care, what is that we are doing? Yeah, over to you.
Basically, when we talk about the rental part, we always, whenever we start any business, we always keep the rental part is fixed cost, जो कि आपका sale कितना भी होता है and rental fixed है, right? So we always keep rental in the lower side. Why? Because in the COVID, everyone has understand that कि जो rental है, अगर आपकी sale नहीं हो रही है तो वो burden है आपके ऊपर. So that's why always we are keeping the rental between 50,000 to 80,000, 1.25, जहाँ पे high population density are there, and we are thinking कि नहीं वहाँ sale first day से we will get around 80,000, 90,000 sales per day. So that place we keep rental beyond 1 lakh. Other than that, the rental should be between 50,000 to 1 lakh in between. And about the store operations, around 60 to 70,000 on rent, and staff salary, we should keep two staff at the that should be that have experience, central manager and assistant store manager kind of staff. The salary is around 18,000 to 20,000, and other staff is 16,000. Rest 4 to 5 people on the minimum wages. Around the overall salary will go around 80,000. Then when we talk about the inventory, this 8 to 10 lakh inventory is for 1 week or 10 days inventory. We always keep the inventory that is sellable, and rotation is very high. And the first lot we keep 8 to 10 lakh rupees, और जिसका सेल्फ लाइफ should be around 1 lakh rupees, so that कि RTV वाला सबसे पहली चीज तो प्रॉब्लम नहीं आया. And if there is any RTV problem, then of course we are there to help them with the brand. We have already signed the TOT with the brand, and all the stock that you will get at the store level only. तो सेम सिटी से मिलना है तो विद इन अ वीक आपको कोई भी स्टॉक मिल जाएगा. दैट्स व्हाई वी कीप दिस स्टॉक 7 to 10 days. Easy to manage, easy to buy. तो हमें बहुत ज्यादा पैसा जो है वो ब्लॉक करके नहीं रखना इन द स्टॉक. पैसा निकलता जा रहा है और हमें अपना रोटेशन मेंटेन करना है. तो दैट इज आवर पॉलिसी.
Helpful. I think maybe just to analyze and make it easy for our people to understand, if you look at maybe an average sale of 15 odd lakhs at a store, and with a 30% odd margins, approximately आपके पास 4.5 लाख का आपके पास play है. Out of which we are suggesting 60 to 70,000 goes towards rental. Then we have about 80,000 that goes towards salary of people, and then we have other miscellaneous costs, which is electricity, utility. So all put together, I'm assuming that this would not be more than 2.5 lakhs. My entire operating expenses, right? So on an average, हमारा bottom line, I would say profit would be average 1.5 to 2 lakhs. Any store which is doing about 15 odd lakhs. And one thing more, friends, because the location आपका convenience location है, and this might also, अगर हम बात करें operationally break even की, most of their stores, which I was also hearing last time, many of their stores are even doing 25 lakhs, 30 lakhs. Some airport locations are doing almost about 1 to 1.5 lakhs every day, right? So depending on place that you are, it is very important for a business like this. एक तो आपका neighborhood जो होता है वो बहुत dense होना चाहिए, right? आपका captive audience should be very big. So that's very, very important. And ideally, it should take almost about 2 to 3 months time to reach an optimum level, or it is more in the case or less in the case. अगर हमें 15 लाख का सेल एक benchmark लेके चलें, so कितना time लगेगा किसी को सेल पे पहुंचने के लिए?
Normally we are targeting our ticket cost is 250 rupees, and we are targeting 200 customer a day. हमारे जो अच्छे स्टोर है वहाँ लगभग 700 से 800 कस्टमर पर डे आते हैं, एंड 200 कस्टमर इज नॉट ए बिग डील, जो कि आपको दिन भर में कवर करना है 24 आवर. तो अगर आपका ये 24 आवर में 200 कस्टमर आते हैं और एवरेज टिकट साइज अगर 250 भी होता है तो 50,000 वी कैन इजीली. और बहुत सारे ऐसे स्टोर हैं, मतलब 80% ऑफ स्टोर आर देयर जो फर्स्ट वीक से ही ये लेवल पे पहुंच जाते हैं. नॉर्मली ब्रेक इवन, बट यू शुड टेक 2 to 3 months at least for the break even point. That is around 30 to 35,000 sales per day that required for your break even. And when you reach the sales of 50,000, then of course you will get around 1.5 to 2.5 lakh rupees per day per month as your income.
Great, that's very helpful. I think एक दो चीजें और जो मैं I like to understand, and I saw some comments coming from our friends who have joined, and I saw in the presentation we have a policy of stock liquidation, how that is done, if that can also be explained, one. And second, if somebody wants to exit, what are the terms of exiting from maybe an association, if you can maybe touch upon these two areas.
Sure. First thing,
About the liquidation of the stock, which is
basically we have already tie up with the brand. We have signed the TOT about the margin and the RTV. Maximum brand, we have tied maximum brand around 70 to 80% brands are there who do the RTV return to vendor. आपका products वापस चला जाता है, and उसके लिए we share the SOP of RTV कि क्या प्रोडक्ट्स है, कौन सा प्रोडक्ट RTV होगा, इसमें कितना मार्जिन है. वी शेयर द लिस्ट ऑफ, वी हैव मास्टर लिस्ट, design master list for every area, every store with the vendor name, with the RTV detail, क्या रिटर्न है, कितने दिन से पहले रिटर्न करना है. Then आपका what is the margin of that product, accordingly we share with the client. Even project manager and key account manager are there who is always with the business partner and the store who take care of all that things. And second thing about the exit policy, in exit policy basically what is the main problem when we start any business कि अगर by chance business नहीं चलेगा तो क्या होगा, मेरा पूरा पैसा ब्लॉक हो जाएगा, काइंड ऑफ थिंग. बट यहाँ पे हमने ये पॉलिसी बहुत इजी कर दी है. बेसिकली 2-3 थिंग्स आर देयर व्हेन वी वांट टू एग्जिट. फर्स्ट थिंग इज स्टॉक. वो सारा स्टॉक हम रिटर्न करवा देते हैं एंड अकॉर्डिंगली उसके हिसाब से उनको पैसे वापस मिल जाते हैं. सेकेंड थिंग द इंटीरियर एंड इक्विपमेंट्स. ये सारा इंटीरियर और इक्विपमेंट्स अगर वो हमारे वेंडर से बनाए होते हैं तो वी नो व्हाट ऑल थिंग्स दे आर यूजिंग. सारा बिल होता है, तो वो सारा कुछ एज पर कंपनी एक्ट ऑन द डेप्रिशिएटेड वैल्यू, जो कंपनी एक्ट के हिसाब से उसका कॉस्ट आता है उस वक्त, वो कॉस्ट में हम उसको बाय बैक कर लेते हैं. जो मेजरली आप मान के चलो कि मोटा मोटी 2% के आसपास मंथली बेसिस पे डेप्रिशिएशन आता है. तो आप अराउंड अगर कभी एक साल में भी एग्जिट करते हो, क्योंकि देखो कोई भी बिजनेस एग्जिट करने का जो मेन टाइम होता है ना 6 months to 1 year ही होता है. या तो 1 year में वो बहुत अच्छा बिजनेस चल गया तो फिर वो पूरे टर्म पीरियड कंप्लीट करता है, और 6 months तक हर कोई बिजनेस देखते हैं कि वो ब्रेक इवन पे पहुंच जाएगा. ऑफ कोर्स वो ग्रो ही करेगा बिजनेस. तो ये टाइम होता है. तो अगर हम मान के चलते हैं एक साल में भी एवरेज उनका 25 से 30% के बीच के आसपास डेप्रिशिएशन आएगा और एक मोटा अमाउंट उनको मिल जाता है और प्रोडक्ट का मिल जाता है सारा.
एक मैं क्वेश्चन लूंगी. आई थिंक दिस क्वेश्चन वाइल बी आल्सो लॉट ऑफ पैकेज्ड फूड जिनका शायद शेल्फ लाइफ कंपैरेटिवली आपका लंबा भी होगा, बट वी आल्सो हैव प्रोडक्ट्स व्हिच हैव अ shorter shelf life. And I have a question from our partner Jaspreet ji from Chandigarh, and he says there are close to 40 items available for our in-house brands. How and where is the food prepared? Like for example, he mentions all the fresh food, rajma chawal and all these combos, and uska supply chain कैसे work करता है?
Basically हमारा जितना भी products है that we are using in cafe, all are frozen products, and वहाँ जाके proper preparation होता है. Like in Maggi, when we make a burger, already frozen tikkis are there. उसको हमें deep fry करना है, sausage लगा के bread के ऊपर, then lettuce onion डाल के आपका burger तैयार हो जाता है. तो वो उसके अंदर जो टिक्की यूज हो रही है उसका सेल्फ लाइफ इज 3 months to 6 months. और जैसा कि मैंने कहा कि हम कभी भी कोई प्रोडक्ट भेजते हैं वो मैक्सिमम 15 days का प्रोडक्ट होता है, स्टॉक होता है. ऑलरेडी यू हैव सेल्फ लाइफ ऑफ 3 months, और जो कि इजीली उसमें यूज हो जाता है. अगर उसमें भी कोई प्रॉब्लम आती है कि वो सेल्फ लाइफ अब मतलब 1 महीने हो गए प्रोडक्ट नहीं निकल रहा है, ऑलरेडी हमारे पास 2 महीने का सेल्फ लाइफ है, तो वी रिटर्न दैट प्रोडक्ट. सेम गोज विथ लाइक ब्रेड्स हैं या दूध है. एक सिर्फ मिल्क है जिसका आपको RTV नहीं होता, हम सब जानते हैं कि डेयरी में नहीं होता, तो वो उसी हिसाब से एज पर स्टोर रिक्वायरमेंट हम मिल्क का पैकेट रखते हैं. धीरे धीरे करके हम इंक्रीज करते हैं. वो सारी ट्रेनिंग एट द टाइम ऑफ ट्रेनिंग और डे टू डे हैंड होल्डिंग में वो सारी चीजें हम बताते हैं. आवर टीम इज देयर टू हेल्प इन ऑल दिस थिंग्स.
एक चीज और मैं लूंगी बिकॉज कन्वीनियंस रिटेल की जहाँ पे बात आती है, सम पीपल आल्सो आस्क यू नो लिकर रख सकते हैं नहीं रख सकते. सो इफ यू वांट टू मे बी से समथिंग ऑन दैट, एंड बिफोर यू से फ्रेंड्स, बिकॉज आई सी दिस क्वेश्चन कमिंग, वी हैव बीन वर्किंग फॉर अ वेरी लॉन्ग टाइम ऑन दिस कैटेगरी. एवरी टाइम वी यू नो स्पीक टू इन्वेस्टर्स, दे आस्क ऑन द लिकर. सो लिकर तो एक तो स्टेट सब्जेक्ट है. अगर आपके स्टेट की गाइडलाइंस जैसे आपके बोलेंगे से गोवा में हम कर सकते हैं. इसके अलावा स्टोर का साइज क्या है उसके ऊपर भी डिपेंड करता है आप लिकर रख सकते हैं कि नहीं रख सकते. एनीथिंग दैट यू वांट टू ऐड ऑन दिस?
राइट, सेम, दिस इज द स्टेट सब्जेक्ट, और हर स्टोर के लिए आपको स्टेट से लाइसेंस लेना होता है ऑन लिकर, और दैट कंप्लीटली डिपेंड अपॉन द वॉल्यूम of the business and area of the business and किस तरीके का वहां पे क्लाइंटल है, तो that will completely depend upon store to store. अगर कोई बिजनेस पार्टनर उसमें ऐड ऑन करना चाहता है, लिकर वो रखना चाहता है, तो अगर वहां स्टेट अलाउ करती है, क्योंकि एज वी आर ऑपरेटिंग 24 आवर में बहुत कम स्टेट हैं और बहुत मतलब 2-3 ऐसे ही लोकेशंस हैं जो 24 आवर में लिकर अलाउ करते हैं। तो जहां करते हैं वी आर रेडी, वहां कर सकते हैं, बट जहां ये प्रॉब्लम है कि 24 आवर में लिकर अलाउ नहीं होता, क्योंकि जैसे ही आप लिकर ओपन करते हो फिर 10 बजे तक लिकर शॉप बंद होते हैं, तो वो सारी चीजें भी इन बिटवीन होती है।
Helpful. Rahul, can I request you? I see a lot of questions, some we've already taken, but some questions like, logistics, transportation cost, I see licenses के ऊपर कुछ questions हैं. If you can take these questions, जो commonly बहुत सारे लोग हैं.
Yeah. So, Bharti, there will be one question regarding the license. So, how we will support in licensing part, because it's a 24 hours. So, what is the time frame? Ki someone would start a outlet. So, in how many days they can get a 24-hour license? There is a question from one of the client based on the.
Sure. Basically, we provide the permission for 24 hours. That will only happen अगर हम already उस state में आ चुके हैं. Then there is no problem. After FSSAI आपके लाइसेंस आ जाते हैं और स्टोर ऑपरेशन होने के साथ साथ हम वो प्रोवाइड कर देते हैं. बट इफ यू आर नॉट इन दैट स्टेट, एट फर्स्ट FSSAI टेक 45 days. जिस दिन हम एग्रीमेंट साइन करते हैं मिनिमम 45 दिन के अंदर FSSAI आता है. एक बार जब आपका FSSAI लाइसेंस आ जाता है उसके बाद हम परमिशन के लिए अप्लाई करते हैं, तो मेजरली ये 2 से 3 महीने का टाइम लगता है.
Thank you. So, and thank you, Bharti. And there will be other questions. Take an example, initially training we are supporting. In meanwhile, because it's a retail segment, people are leaving and coming. So the training should be continue till the last, or it should be a first phase, then they have to do something, they have to pay. I think Anubhavji, you should be the great expert for this part.
So great, good question. Tier 2, Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3 और maybe अगर Tier 4 नाम का कुछ है तो Tier 4 में you will get a lot of freshers. Okay, you will see, remember this, जो एक भारती ने बहुत बढ़िया लाइन बोली थी कि most of the people जो join करेंगे those people are freshers. Okay, and वो bare minimum salary या minimum wage rate पे आएंगे. So जब minimum wage rate पे आएंगे, so these people needs to be trained on 2 aspects. One is the retail aspect of the store, and other is the cafe. Ultimately, it is a gang of 6 or 7 people who will be running this store. Okay, so what we do in case of a franchise run store or business partner run store, we will reach to the store and train these people. Okay, so a trainer will reach about 6-7 days in advance. He will train them on the floor with little bit of classroom and a lot of practical training. So when I talk about practical training means I will teach you how to read an MRP, how to read an expiry, how to place the material on the shelf, how to understand which material will go where. This is only for the first time. Once you have placed the material, then you are aware which material will go when and how. We will teach you how to, in the product. So when I say in the product, in the sense that product will come from the distributor, you have to put that product inside the system. We will teach you that as well. We will teach you how to manage this entire store. We will teach you how to manage shelf life, the kind of equipments that Vivek was talking, the 6 or 7 types of equipment. And we will teach you a lot of visual merchandising. We will teach you how to bill. We will teach you how to do customer service. We will teach you how to run a store. So from end to end, from a store manager to a team member, we will teach everybody. Okay. So once we have taught this, the store opens up, then we hand over the entire thought process to CAM. Now we teach the CAM. He will teach further, and the store manager we will continue to teach. Training is an ever learning process. It does not end with induction. So what we have done is we have brilliant videos now which are ready. And there are 3 parts to this video. One, you can listen. So by listening, you can understand. By seeing, you can understand. And the third part is we have given captions inside these videos. You can read and also understand. So koi bhi ho, kaisa bhi ho, 10th class pass, 12th class pass, we can train.
Thank you, Anubhav.
Great. Friends, my request, because I see a lot of people who have asked for more information, they want us to connect to them one-to-one. In certain cases, we don't know what cities, but you mentioned the tier of your locations. We would be happy to connect with all of you one-to-one. And subsequently, maybe between today, tomorrow, we'll also start setting up your calls to take the discussion further. We have all your coordinates, and Rahul and his team would work with each one. And before we close, I'll request Anubhav ji, Bharti, Vivek ji, if you have maybe a closing message to be given to everybody who's listening live and attending the webinar.
Bharti, you start.
It will be good if you can visit the store, you can visit our website, and we are always there to help you. And India is market of convenience retail chain. And as Anubhav told some time before कि अभी तो हमने start भी नहीं किया convenience retail में काम in India. So there are lots of opportunity, or of course first comer को first advantage मिलेगा ही मिलेगा. So we are always there to help everyone. If you have any query, anytime you can discuss with us. And we want कि हमारे इस जर्नी में आप सब मिलके, मतलब हम सब मिलके इस जर्नी में आगे बढ़े और बिजनेस में ग्रो करें.
Vivek, any closing remarks from your side?
I think, yeah, it was a very nice session. Thank you for organizing this, the franchisee team. Secondly, to all of you, I think it's a great opportunity, as Bharti said, and we are actually ready to support you and provide you all kind of, things which is, required to start and establish this business. We are from starting till, it is established fully. So let's do it, and looking forward for, a lot of calls and a lot of messages from you guys. Thank you.
So my only one last 10-second thought process. Once in a lifetime opportunity. Okay, so this opportunity will come. बाद में decide होगा कब आएगा. But today it is once in a lifetime opportunity to start a business, to maybe grow your own business, maybe grow your own thought process. Today you start with 1 unit. God knows, tomorrow you could be managing 5, 7, maybe 10, maybe 20, maybe 50 units. Okay, you could be the franchise king in India. Okay, so once in a lifetime opportunity to understand retail, opportunity to understand convenience business in India. And one last thing, that is from my side, Bharti's side, and Vivek's side. Our job is to make you successful. That is our simple vision. Okay, so together we make this happen as a team. That would be it from my side. Thank you so much, everybody.
Great. Thank you so much, Anubhav ji, Bharti, Vivek ji, for being with us. And thank you all our friends who have taken their time out to be part of this webinar today. And we ensure that we'll understand your requirement and also your profile location, and would answer everything that you want to know about the opportunity. And thank you once again, friends, for being with us. Have a great day ahead. And before I close, I give it to Saras for his concluding remarks. Saras, over to you.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining this special series. And friends who are watching us live on Facebook and YouTube, please write to us, please reach to us. And our hotline numbers are 97176 83838. I repeat, 97176 83838. And you can even write us back on email at feedback@franchiseindia.in. feedback@franchiseindia.in. And you can directly connect with the industry specialists, Ms. Sonia Chaudhary, Mr. Gaurav Maurya, on their respective LinkedIn accounts, and we'll be glad to help you to pick up the right business. For that time, that was the new shop, and wish you all the best for the day. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.